we had gotten up in the morning because I specifically remember that I was going to do something, and you were like, "It's the morning," and then I was like, "Oh well, forget it." And then people were mad at me for not doing it.
I do
Yep.
remember that now.
I too remember this.
So to avoid previous arguments, we're gonna make it morning if that's cool.
That's fine.
But
Thank you.
Chris,
Okay, we're done. We're not going back there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't have a map for you guys. Okay, yeah. So it's morning. What's happening?
I'm going to ask, is the troll up?
No. Or at least you don't see him moving around the cave area.
Can I check his bedroom?
He doesn't really have a bedroom.
No,
It's more like
that he did.
a room in the cave, I guess. You can look around for him if you want to.
Yes, I would like to look around for him.
Okay, so you started that. What's everybody else doing?
I don't really know what to do. We were in a cave.
Yeah?
Yeah, this isn't the cave we've been looking for, right? This is a different cave?
Yeah, different one. Indeed, not the one you were looking for.
Well, the only people in this cave that I can talk to is either Rowena or Begavith. So I guess I'll go follow Rowena and see what she's doing.
Okay. Vega Vieth?
I'm gonna yawn really, really loud.
Okay, you yawn really loudly.
Yep, I gotta make it obvious.
Okay, so you all hear Vegavith yawning and stretching obnoxiously.
They though?
Yeah, I mean, you want them to hear. That's what I'm gleaning from this.
I
think they should roll perception.
Do you want us to roll perception?
No, I think
Maybe
he said
you
that
should
in
roll
character.
performance.
Yeah, actually, that's a better idea.
All right, roll
I don't have my
performance.
thing up. I need to get this thing up. I
You want me to do it for you?
forgot. No, I got it.
Okay. Because I'll do it for you. Nobody hears it.
God damn it.
Alright, so you go looking around and you don't find the guy. Or the troll, I guess.
Alright, then I turn and look at the two that are with me and say we should probably start heading towards the cave that we're looking for. No use staying around here if he's not going to be coming back anytime soon.
But what about the wizard and the monk? Because Shump is the protector of the group, so he actually would be like, "Hey, what's going on? Why are we leaving these guys here?"
I think it. What? Sorry.
They went off. They're not. You don't see them laying around.
Wow,
Alright,
that's an
well,
easy
that's
way
their
out of
own
that
fault, then.
situation.
What was that, Eric?
That's an easy way out of that situation.
No, the easy way would to say they're standing next to you, just following you. Now I have to come up with what they were doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm with the majority of the group, so I guess that's what matters. Like the three of us make the majority, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, aren't you evil?
Yeah, but I'm also being paid to make sure you guys don't die. So
Fair enough.
money matters more than evil to Shump.
Money talks.
Although evil's a part of it.
Well, I mean, the evil aspect could be that you're only protecting them because you're getting paid. That would totally be fine. I'm not telling you what you're doing. I'm just saying that could be one way you could explain it. Alright, so you guys...
I'd go into more, like, reasoning, but let's move on.
Okay, so you guys go out and you start trucking along. You guys were right around here. Oop, hold on. I had the wrong thing selected. You can probably see the lake through the trees when you leave the cave. And as you're leaving, the troll, you see him kind of walking back, and he's like, "Leaving so soon?" To Vagaveth.
Yeah,
In giant,
my party's
of course.
telling me we got stuff to do.
Oh, okay. And he proceeds into his house.
Thanks for the shelter, bro.
Yeah. That's what he says too. Not the yawn part. He didn't yawn. Not like you.
Apparently, I didn't do very well.
No, you didn't do a very good yawn, that's for sure.
Alright, well, I am leading this party towards the cave.
I just realized, like, if we come across anything, like, dangerous, we're gonna have to, like, run. Because there's only the 3 of us.
Okay.
Yeah. What was that, Eric?
I'll kill him.
Alright, so the audio and video kind of cut out here because I accidentally typed the wrong thing. Basically what you missed is they were walking along and they came out to the base of a mountain, and after a little bit of inspection they found this little kind of panel-like thing on the base of the mountain, and on it were 3 like almost semicircle half-sphere cuts into the panel with a floating red X over it, and they were surrounded by these runes. Each one was surrounded by a square rune, and on the top of it, it said, "Unlocked to enter" in Old Elvish, I think is what I said. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was like a week and a half ago, and I just realized that I lost that footage. But next to each one of the semicircle cuts, there was also an inscription, and there were essentially 3 riddles. The first one was a shelter from the waves, the second was the birthplace of the earth, and the third was a hall of rock. And that's where we are. They're trying to figure out what that all means.
Okay, so where should we start?
Your guess is as good as mine. I guess I will look and see if I can see any sort of pillars sticking out of the forest.
I'm gonna start thinking really hard.
Boy, good rolls.
Everybody would notice a strange expression on Vagaveth's face right now.
I mean, yeah, I didn't roll a -1, so I know he's there.
Hey, do you think that maybe we should go back to that troll and ask him if he knows anything?
Man, that's like a day's journey out.
I also have a very good feeling that he probably won't. He didn't even know what the cave was until we described it to him.
Fair enough.
He does do a lot of travels.
Voice in the sky is telling us we should probably go back to the troll.
Great idea.
Thanks, voice in the sky.
You don't need to. I'm just giving you guys options. It sounded like you guys are starting to flounder. So
That's what my
I
character does
mean-
when it comes to hard tasks.
We don't know where we're going, and we don't know how to solve this riddle if it's only a riddle, if we don't need actual things. So, yeah, we're floundering.
a riddle doesn't always have to be you guys making rolls to get stuff. You guys can, like, metagame and just try and solve this riddle. That's totally fine in this scenario.
I mean, so these X's here, is that like places to put things, or is that just like, what is it?
It really could be either or. It could just be an indicator of something's there, so when somebody approaches, these symbols pop up, or it could be a place that you have to put something. Although it seems pretty small for you to have to put something there.
Guys, I
Alright,
think I've
well,
solved it.
I'm gonna test one theory
Okay.
that I have. I'll let Vegavith go first, though.
I've solved it. Look at the picture now.
Yeah, I don't think anything happened.
God damn it. It was worth a shot.
That was clever, though.
Yeah, I mean, you should have actually just drawn a line through all three, because this is a pretty easy game of tic-tac-toe.
There we go.
Circle and X1.
That thing.
So, anyways, I think Shump is going to light a torch,
Okay.
which he has in his explorer's pack.
Okay.
And then he's gonna ask Rowena which one says the Earth. What is it? The like creation of the Earth, or place the Earth was.
Birthplace of the Earth.
Wherever it says that, yeah.
Birthplace of the Earth. It's the middle one.
All right, then he's gonna put the torch to the X. Anything happen?
You notice around the middle one, little red veins kind of start coming out of it. Like, it looks like it's glowing with a red and molten aura. The top one seems to have a bluer aura around it, and the bottom one looks like it has more of a lead aura around it. Lead colored, like pitch black. This wasn't visible before, so if you were to take the torch away, these would fade.
Alright, so Vegavith, I'm gonna need you to like blow slash spit into the top one, and then Rowena, you're gonna have to figure out how to cover up that bottom one so it's pitch black.
Did we lose Eric's mic again?
I was blowing on it.
I knew what you were doing.
Okay, I take my gloves off and press them against the thing to cover it.
You guys are getting creative today. I like it. Well, does Vegavith spit in the top one?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, spit.
Nothing happens. Although, Shump, you get a little bit of spit on you.
Exciting.
I hope it's not exciting.
It happens.
Did anything happen with the bottom one?
Nope.
Alright. Well, I turn to the group and I'm like, well, something happened with the fire, but I'm out of ideas for the other two. That's really your problem to solve.
They may have been hints.
One second.
Man, this is difficult, and I really, really wish that I was actually Neil Caffrey or Mozzie.
I too sometimes wish I was fictional characters. That's actually the purpose behind this game. Now that I think about it.
That's the purpose behind fiction.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, but it would be very helpful if I were actually Neil Caffrey trying to solve this.
Or just somebody that's like...
Yeah. Thanks for calling me dumb.
He's just calling you below average.
No, I'm calling her at the very least average.
Oh, I should have gotten bologna and mayo from the market.
Okay, I'm back.
puzzle-
Sorry.
I did.
This puzzle is most definitely not baloney.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so I mean, what were the three things she remembered again about those pillars?
Very hot, very dark, and very windy. A shelter from the waves, I'm thinking, is a lighthouse.
I
And
mean, I'm not thinking it's an actual place based on the fact that something happened when I put fire to the middle one.
well, I'm not saying that it's an actual place. It's probably something
I mean,
associated
shelter
with that
from the
place.
waves. You brought up boat. I thought of like seashell, but I don't know where we'd find that. Is there a lake nearby?
not necessarily nearby, but you passed one over by the troll's place.
Oh, jeez.
I switched you guys over to the map so you could see. You guys are right about here.
What aura did the top one give again?
It's like a flowing blue.
Okay. So I'm gonna remove the torch, and then I'm gonna put some of the red, like, blood goo up to the middle one and see what happens.
Okay, so you went and got some?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose I'd have to go cut open another vein from a tree, but yeah.
Yeah. You would. Okay, so you put it up there and nothing happens.
Okay. So it's definitely not color related. It's definitely got to be something else.
I have a flask of oil. 2 flasks of oil. I'm going to pour a little bit onto the bottom one.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
I feel like nothing's gonna happen, but let's see.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Ooh. It's got to be something with darkness or using some sort of I don't even know exactly. Because Hall of Rock, like, it may be that it needs to be completely covered with like a rock. I don't know.
I think we need to find these 3 pillars, and at each there will be something to bring back to this.
Well, that could be, but I don't know that they're necessarily physical pillars that are there. But maybe you're right. Yeah.
Begabeth, what do you think?
I'm not thinking.
Yeah, he doesn't have the thinking face on.
Gotcha.
No
Here,
thunk
give me a
too
second.
good.
I can get there again. You can't see it, but I'm making a face.
Does anyone have any ink?
Let me check. I do not.
No.
All right. Well, there goes
One
that
second.
idea. Um. All right. Well, I'm stuck.
Maybe if we get like a pickaxe.
You guys are really focused on manipulating this thing somehow.
I've got a crowbar and a hammer.
I've got a backpack.
I mean, I've got a war hammer.
Let's just try hitting it a little bit.
I feel like that's not gonna work, but
Well,
I'll let you go ahead and try.
go at it, Vicavus. Hit it.
Okay,
Literally.
I'm going to get out my great axe.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one of those big up down things, you know, with the great axe.
A vertical
thing.
strike?
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
Like bringing the axe over your head? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So roll strength then.
Jake is severely disappointed in us.
That's not true. Hey,
I
yeah,
can tell.
Haley. That's kind of what I was going for.
Do you want me to shrink the logo any?
Yeah. So Eric, as you bring it down, it's on target. But as it gets close to the wall, it like bounces off. So do a strength save. Okay, so it like
Green.
bounces off, but you're my phone just vibrated. You're able to hold on to it.
Yay. Okay, guys, that didn't work.
Okay. Alright, I know that you guys really don't like this idea, but the troll does do a lot of traveling. I say we go back and talk to him again.
Okay. The voice in the sky is usually right.
Yeah, sure. I guess. I can't think of what else to do. So yeah.
You guys
See
have
if
brought up
he
like
knows-
a lot of ideas. It just doesn't seem like anybody wants to act on them other than like manipulating it. Because Rowena's brought up some stuff, but nobody seems to actually like want to act on those.
Let's act on it.
So wait, are you saying that one of the things I have brought forward are the right things?
I'm simply saying that my way is not the only way.
Listen, I tried. Like I put full force effort into fire, spit, and covering that thing up. So I'm like, I don't have a. I just don't have an idea.
But that's fine.
All right, let's go talk to the troll and see if he knows anything, and then we'll go from there. I start walking that way.
I'll follow.
Yep, following the group.
Following the leader, the leader, the leader. So it is starting to get pretty dark.
Actually, guys, do you want to maybe make camp here for the night and then go back? I think it'll be safer here next to the giant rock face instead of out there in the wilderness.
Sure, with all the bloody things around us.
I mean, it's kind of bloody everywhere.
Fair enough. I think that is the thing that we should do.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do then.
Okay, so you guys make camp. It's pretty quiet. There's not really much going on in the area. Is anybody staying watch, or are you just gonna kind of trust it?
I mean, we haven't heard anything, so like, if we get attacked, it's probably gonna be something that's trying to kill us for sure, not just like spooked. So, yeah, we'll risk it for tonight.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. It was a good night. The night passes uneventfully.
All right. I'm leading us back to the troll.
You guys don't do anything when you wake up. You just kind of get up and go.
Well, like I said before, I always sleep in my armor.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
It's
Chuck's
just
gonna put
leather.
on his armor right away.
Okay.
I don't wear armor.
I don't wear armor.
Actually, I'm a barbarian. I guess I don't wear armor either, do I?
Well, I mean, you can. It's totally acceptable if you do.
Yeah, no, I have unarmored defense. Yep, no armor.
No
It's
armor
normal.
it is. Okay, so you guys are trekking along then. And you come up on the troll's house late in the afternoon.
Vegavith, will you do the honors of asking him if he knows anything about
I didn't say you
pillars?
saw him.
Oh. I thought you said that we came. Oh, you came up upon his house.
Let's knock on the front door.
Yep.
There's more of a rock in front of the door. Or in front of the house, yeah.
Yeah. Might as
Knock
well
on the
just
rock.
yell. Might as well just yell into the cave to see if he's there.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
You hear some rustling around, like, what?
What?
You gonna respond?
Oh, I totally expected you to continue saying words, and then you didn't. It threw me off. Hey, buddy, we had a question for you. You want to come on out?
Sure.
I'm turning to Vegavith and I'm saying.
He stumbles on out.
I'm turning to Vegavith and I'm saying, okay. Ask him if he knows anything about a myth having to do with 3 pillars.
I'm not sure he can count that high.
Excuse me. Hey, so we were just wondering, do you know anything at all about a myth involving 3 pillars?
What?
So, you know, when you got a thing here, you put another
Okay.
one next to it,
Yeah.
and then another one, that's 3.
Okay, yep. Math. Got it.
Yeah, and pillars, at least the way I understand pillars, they're like tall and typically cylindrical.
That's a tough word.
Round.
There's a way I want to respond, but I don't think I should.
You can't understand me, Chris.
Okay.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like cylindrical might be out of his vocabulary.
Words
He's a
is
troll.
hard.
We're translating back from giant to English to have this conversation, so it's like yeah. He's like getting excited because he's understanding what you're saying.
I know some of these words.
That's pretty much exactly what's going on here.
Yeah. So, is there any like old stories about him or anything?
Well, I don't read much.
Vegavith, it doesn't have to be reading, just a story.
Yeah. Did you hear anything? I mean, like, just going about your life.
Of course, I hear things. I hear you.
Oh God.
He's right about that.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. Anything particular pertaining to this here myth?
No, don't hear much myths, but see things.
Well, what have you seen?
You need to ask him if he's seen any pillars in the forest.
So have you seen any of those round things out in the forest anywhere?
Maybe. There's a scary place, a weird place, and a dark place.
Good. Okay.
Guys, he says there's different places that he's seen them.
Oh, okay. Ask
All
him.
right.
Ask him where.
Yeah, ask him if he could somehow map this out.
Hey, do you think you could point us towards that first one there?
Can you take us there?
So, do you think it'd be possible for you to take us there?
No. It's getting late. It is that way though. That way. And he points a direction.
He says no, but he's very certain that it's that direction.
Okay. That's one of them. What about the other
Alright.
two?
Yeah.
So how about those other two spots?
Hot place. That way. And points a little bit to the right of it. The direction he was pointing before.
I just enjoy how you're saying that way, and then I have zero reference onto what exactly you mean. So I'm just like,
He points
you're not
this
pinging anything.
way.
Yeah. I'm just
And
like,
then this way.
I'm just sitting here like, all right, well, I know it's somewhere in the direction of like
Direction.
Right, on the right of the map.
Okay, so that's two of them. We'll probably find them if we go in that general direction. What about the third one?
Points back the way you came from. That way.
Well, we've got our information. Anything else we need, team?
Nope. Tell him thank you very much and that we owe him.
Thanks, buddy. We really owe you for this.
Okay. Okay. It's not like he's
Says
trying.
okay.
Okay, we're gonna go. I start leading everyone in the direction of like the first direction that he pointed us into.
I'll follow.
Yep.
Also, I'm going to unplug my headset and make some food. So I'm still going to be able to hear you guys.
I kind of want to go make the rest of my dinner real quick, so this might be a good time for like a 5-minute break.